I have a message today. I know I've just been like venting a lot lately, but I do want to have a message today. And maybe I'll polish off that message when I actually get the tree done. I'm not going to put the angel up while you're here because that's just kind of a private thing for me. You know, it's that I obviously have been having like big ups and downs lately. Like big ups and downs. You've seen them. My vlogs have been like, I think, kind of concerning lately. Whew, sweating. I should probably open a window. But I have to like just remember, like, here, like, look what I could do, you know? I couldn't balance before. I didn't have the ab strength to do that last year at this time. I didn't have the endurance with my arms to keep them out. First of all, I couldn't even do this if I wanted to. But I didn't have the endurance to, like, I start fluffing things and I was just in a ton of pain. And, like, God forbid I get frozen shoulder this time through, whichever shoulder it may be, because when they do the surgery, if you're just, catching up, when they do the surgery, your arms are, you're on a table, well, clearly, but your arms are out to the side and they're taped that way for the duration of the surgery. With my surgery, my first surgery, the double mastectomy one, the surgery was 6.5 hours long. So that's a long time to have your arms spread out that way. I'm gonna come around the other side. That does not look even. Oh, whatever. I'll figure it out. So yeah, assuming this time, because the surgery is like half the amount of time, that, oh, that's a really flattering, really flattering picture. I don't really care. Even that, I woke up this morning. Well, yeah, because I'm here. I woke up this morning and I weighed myself. Not a great habit to be doing, but I have a scale that my son forgot to bring back to college, so it's just there right now. And I weighed myself in, and it was the lowest weight I remember seeing probably since shortly after the pandemic started. Granted, right now I've been eating cookies and stuff, so I'm a little bloated. My angels from the church that I go to dropped off cookies today. Another perfect example, like, you know, I'm not in DEFCON 5 right now of like horrible things happening, yet someone put me on, you know, the list, the nice list, that like, here, let's, you know, bring cookies over to Jen, because her 2022 has been, I was gonna say 2021, but still over here, but that's over. My 2022 has still been a roller coaster of crazy, just in a different way of crazy. And someone thought of me, and they brought cookies. And in that thing of cookies are, those of you that are close to my age, born in the 60s or 70s, there's cookies in there that are made with that, what are they called, spritz or spritzer, whatever, when you take the little machine and you put it down and you go, and it makes, I'll show you one, it makes like trees and stars and stuff, and then you put like nonpareils on them, or like sprinkles or something, and just like, it reminded me of my mom, and like when I was a kid, and what Christmas was like then. Ugh. I think that's not too shabby. The tab is intentionally crooked because the angel is going to cover that anyway. But there is the tree. It does look thinner. Which side is that? That's this side. Yeah, but I'll cover that with garland and stuff, so you won't be able to tell. So it's like, I don't know. Today reminded me of purpose. Not exactly like what my purpose is in this world, but just that like I do have purpose. Because the person that dropped off those lovely cookies is someone I haven't seen in a really long time. And it was nice to see her, and it was nice feel like I should turn this. You know what? Doesn't matter. I'm just looking on here to see how unequal it is. But I'll put garland up, you won't be able to tell. And I'll even light it up for you. I'll turn this just a hair. You know, about the good, I get super into holidays and birthdays and all of that, which is a double-edged sword, because when you get, you know, all your hopes up about stuff, it also can lead to great disappointment when things don't work out in the, you know, Norman Rockwell kind of way that you wish they would. And I get super religious around the holidays and have my manger over there, and like when I was crying the other day, I'm like, why? I don't understand. Like, what's the point? I don't get it. But I just gotta slow down. That's why I spent $50 on that stupid pillow. It's not a stupid pillow, but that's why yes, I spent $50 on this, which I would say, oh, I can make this. I would never make this. I don't sew, really, unless I have to. But you gotta slow down and focus on just the little things, and don't really make the little things mean a lot. I mean, it's okay to do that once in a while, but if you always make the little things mean a lot, there's just so many more little things than there are big things. So slowing down and just, you know, realizing like, hey, look, I just put my Christmas tree together all by myself. Granted, I have a lot of other decorations to put up, but I did this. I put this up, and I'll get the angel up there, and I'll plug it in just a sec. Oh, I can't actually plug it in because I didn't plug in the top part. But what I will show you is those little cookies I was talking about. They got me this little like tray of little, oh my God, I wish they had smell-o-vision. Oh, smell this. Just picture what this would smell like. Oh my God, this smells lovely. It's these cookies I was talking about. I think all the ones that are in here are trees. Oh no, that's not true. This one's not. Remember these from back in the day? You hear the from like when your mom or whoever would make cookies. But it was just so sweet for them to think about me and put these little stickers on top. And, you know, here I am complaining about my weight, but like, I know at the holidays it's going to go up. You know, I've absolutely been seeing a difference. I'm slowing down to put this back on so I don't drop them and have cookies all over my floor. I definitely have been seeing results from the program I've been doing at the gym at the hospital. I woke up this morning and my stomach looked how I remember it looking like before all the crazy, like not just before the surgery, but like before the kidney stone, before all of that stuff. And I was like, oh my God, I remembered what I used to look like, or what my stomach used to look like. And it was nice. And it just reminded me of the impermanence of things. And I don't mean impermanence like in a negative way. Now's the fun part where I have to find the plug and plug it into the bottom part so I can get the tree lit up. Otherwise, I'll have 2/3 of a tree lit up. I'm determined to do that before I hang up with all of you. You saw me hold the cord. What did I do with the wire? What did I do with the plug? Oh, I was like, I'll go get my phone, put the light on. I can't do that because my phone's right there. Hold on, just give me a second. I will find it. Oh, lo and behold, I found it. What do you know? Patience. I would think one of the biggest lessons I've learned from this whole crazy journey is patience. Here we go. Ugh. And usually I scratch myself every year while I'm putting all this stuff together. And I don't think I did that this year. We'll find out when I watch this back and I have a big like scratch over my forehead. Okay, so in my happy little land. I think, I feel like, what's his face from Christmas Vacation? Griswold. Why am I flaking on his first name? Sparky. I don't remember his name. Clark. I feel like Clark Griswold. It's all set up. It should be lit up. Cross your fingers. Let's see. I want to count down. 5, 4. Watch, it doesn't work. Or it like goes up in flames. I do have a fire extinguisher. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh! Yay! See? Patience. Here we go. Yay! Happy, happy. Oh, this makes me happy. This makes me happy. This makes me happy. And then the ornaments, I like to put up ornaments that all have like some sort of significance to them. I know in here it looks like it's uneven, but it's not at all. Anyway, I had to go out to the storage unit and get my garland and all that other stuff. And ironic that I'm wearing my runway shirt because I was cold this morning. And I'm sweating now, so I'm gonna put a short sleeve shirt on. But even the runway event where I had so much fear out of the unknown to like not know what to expect and stuff. And then when I walked down the runway, I mean, the time of walking down the runway was literally like 30 seconds because I have a clip. You've probably, it's on social media. It's on, or it's on Facebook, on this page on Facebook. And that 30 seconds though was like tremendous energy and like positivity and support. But it's like, how do you get that 30 seconds of time to just like stay with you? So that when you're sitting there like on the floor crying, like I don't understand why this happened to me and why don't my boobs look the way that I thought they would perfectly look, and you know, but again, like, you know, I'm here. You know, I'm here, and life takes some twists and turns, and you have to focus on the good and remember the good and take care of yourself at the same time. I am most likely going to need an ice pack in a little while because I'm already starting to feel it here, but I went a little bit nuts with my curls yesterday, and I guess my bicep curls, like I use a band, not like a TheraBand, it's like a resistance-y band, but it has like these handles on it, so I can do, and I was like, I'm sitting there doing my bicep curls and I actually see my bicep growing, like this is cool, like I can feel it, like I have a bicep muscle that's actually protruding a little bit now, which is nice. A little bit here, but I'm a righty, so I tend to lift more on this side, but like, if I didn't have the shirt on, just imagine it, that you'd feel it. But it's those little things, and like, little things mean a lot. You know, you have to hold on to those things and remember those things. And if that means writing it down even, you know, then do that. I've been making a list on my phone of people that are saying to me now, like, because the surgery's coming up, and they're like, I can help you with this, or I can help you with that. And I don't remember, so I have to write those things down. So I just put a note in my phone. It's the same note as last time. I'm just updating it with a new list of people. Because as you know, my list of people has changed. Since last year, people had said, oh, I'll do this and this and this. And then like, poof, they just disappear. They look at you like you're like some sort of freak. And that's that. So I don't want to call myself a breast cancer survivor, even though I know that's what I am. But I had breast cancer, past tense. I got this water bottle for free because I had breast cancer from, I don't even remember, American Cancer Society, I think. It was that Hope kit that I vlogged about a while ago. I love this water bottle too. I used to not want to use it because it's like pink, but It's a good water bottle. So my last words, I gotta make sure I catch the daylight to finish this lovely thing. When you think that you're alone, I'll talk about people for a sec. When you think that you're alone, I feel like a lot of times you're focusing on the people that weren't there for you that you thought would be there for you. And you kind of have to put the brakes on that and kind of put them to the side and not focus on them. I know, easier said than done, trust me. And then you look at now, and even new people that you might not know well, but that you feel comfortable with, like those are now your people. And while you might, miss or be sad about the people that aren't in your life anymore, think of who is. Even if it's in a minor role, they're in your life. So you're not alone. You were not alone. That was Michael Jackson. And I think focusing on that and realizing that there are people out there, and you're not imposing on those people, the new people, when you do need help and when you do just need someone to kind of talk you off the edge. Because it's actually a gift, weirdly, to them, for them to be able to help you in that way. And I learned today from like 3 or 4 people, unrelated, like in separate situations, that I'm that for them. And I know that about me. Like, I'm a nurturing person, and I've been through a lot, so I have a lot of life experience to listen and to give advice, or just to commiserate with. But I know that that's my gift for other people. And as much as these vlogs started out as me just wanting to have a collection of my thoughts and what was going on to help me, I said in the beginning, if I could just help one person with these vlogs, it would mean so much. And when I hear or when I read messages and comments from people that are commiserating or tell me how what I said was helpful or whatever, it means so much, because we need to be there for each other. And social media is awesome and horrible. And I'm trying to make it a little bit more awesome, in that I can share vulnerably and be there for people when they might think that they're alone, because they're not. All right, so I'm sweating. I gotta put a t-shirt on, because that's what you do in December, wear t-shirts and sweat. But, hormones, what are you gonna do? Yeah, so I'm just, I can't say like I'm in a super cheerful place. It's just like I'm in a place where I feel empowered, just with the tree, like being able to do this stuff. I'm feeling empowered. I'm feeling hope. And I don't recall the last time certainly not since this whole shit thing happened, I have not felt hope. I don't mean hopeful, I just mean hope, period. Which is ironic, because I got that water bottle from the Hope Kit. I didn't feel hope when I got the Hope Kit. I was like, oh, I didn't know that they put a box together of stuff that would be helpful for you after surgery or before. Like the water bottle would have been nice to have in the hospital, or they gave you like really good chapstick and stuff. Like just little things that I didn't know that I needed. But it's called Hope Kit, and they give you a journal that says hope on the front. But I wasn't not hopeful, but I wasn't hopeful. But like right now where I am, I feel hope. Like, I don't know what's going to happen down the road. I don't know what my boob's going to look like when it's done. I was watching Carpool Karaoke with James Corden, and he was He had Mariah Carey on, and I'm like, you know what? It's like a menu. When I go in to see my plastic surgeon for my pre-op appointment, I want to tell him, like, dude, I want her cleavage. Like, make mountains out of, or not mountains, make lemonade out of lemons. Because I'm like, I know, you know, a 51-year-old woman's boobs. I know what my old ones look like. If there's something positive I can have out of it, is like having a little bit of control as to what my boobs will look like when this whole thing is said and done. And then I can go through life and say, I've had liposuction. Not here. They're doing lipo on this side. Just the way things healed. And like, I don't know what it's going to look like when it's done. I don't know what it's going to feel like when it's done. And even when it's done, it's going to feel differently than what it's going to feel like 9 months from now or a year and a half from now. I don't know. What I did decide, though, which I can't recall if I said yesterday, is I do want to talk to my plastic surgeon about reconstructing my nipples. I've had my time with my Barbie boobs of not having nipples, and it's a small thing, but I miss them. And even if I have my headlights on all day long, like, I miss them. For me, I feel less of a woman without them, which is ironic because Barbie doesn't have nipples. But it's just me. And I know I can have them tattooed. Well, I mean, I will have them tattooed anyway. Even if when they reconstruct them, they could still, or construct them, they can still tattoo them so they look, you know, real-er. And that's a process, and I get it. But I feel like I need to try and see how things go. Constantly evolving. There's constant change. Nothing stays the same. But you got to find what you have control over. So what I will do before I go, just because I'm staring at it and it happened to be flipped the other direction. Yesterday was my blue sad face. And today's not. Today's my yellow happy face. Brr, see my boobies? They're so oval and blue. But they're not sad. Well, they're sad right now, but they won't be sad for long after I have the surgery done. They'll be nurtured, and then they'll be okay. So turn that frown upside down. All right, back to the tree. Grateful for all of you, and here, if you want to email or comment or whatever, you're not alone. You might even think you are, but you're not alone. And you have a purpose of why you're here. And you don't have to sit there analyzing what that purpose is. Sometimes it's a simple thing as asking other people, like, who you are to them. I did that as an exercise once for a personal development course that I took. And it was one of the most powerful things to just brighten you up. Is to ask people that you know, like, who are you to them? You know, when they think of you, what do they think? What comes into their head? You know, good, bad, whatever. But I can tell you 90+% of the time, it's good stuff. So I'll leave you there. I don't know if I'll vlog between now and Christmas, but if I don't, and you celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas. Happy holidays, happy Kwanzaa, happy Hanukkah, happy Epiphany, I don't know, whatever else there is that's going on. Happy winter solstice. Just be happy and have hope. See you next time. Bye.